Hello, everybody. Welcome to Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast for December 18th, 2020. I am meteorologist Invader, and welcome back to Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast for December 18th, 2020. I am meteorologist Invader, and today we'll be tracking the latest news updates on the major Christmas snowstorm. Now let's get into it. So here we got the GFS model loaded up, and today we'll be tracking the winter storm, which could likely very high chances happen on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And we are surely confident this will happen as the models have been repeating, and this has been keep occurring about this white Christmas for a week now, and we're sure it could happen. Let's continue. Oh yes, I forgot to load in my Epic Pen. Sorry about that, guys. Is it loading? Okay, let me just load up something, guys. I'll show you what's going on. It's loading, I'm sorry. Alright, guys, so continuing with the weather forecast here. So the one thing we need to be concerned about on next week is the cold Arctic air blast and the low pressure right here. And the low pressure right and the low pressure right here. It's very weird. So low pressure right here we're watching, and this cold air right here we're watching. This is the one thing we need to worry about. This cold air. Sorry, my mouse is having issues today. So this cold air we need to be concerned about right here. This is the below freezing line in this low pressure, which will be the main ingredients to cause snow and enough moisture too. So as we watch this snow system continue to develop, we got a low pressure here with the cold Arctic blast air from Canada and moisture coming up here. Another low excuse, excuse me, another low pressure here from the Gulf of Mexico, and which likely this would occur in these areas, which could cause a thunderstorms and snowstorm, and you're gonna see very soon. Now watch this low pressure right over here where I circled before, and watch the moisture we are getting. Now the moisture is not coming from the Gulf of Mexico, I'm sorry about that, but the moisture is coming from here. It looks like some rain's coming in, and the moisture is not coming from Mexico, but it's available like water vapor moisture in this area. So why we're seeing rain? Well, it's likely because the available water moisture and water vapor in the air is what is causing this. So the available moisture, water vapor in the area is causing these rain systems to form. And watch this low pressure. We've got another low pressure going on here. Now watch both of these systems, and this is gonna get really interesting when we move on. Then they both collide, and we got this cold front in place. So the Arctic air, the low pressure here, it's gonna be a big snowstorm, and it's on December 23rd. Until on December 24th, the morning hours of this time, probably around 2 a.m., we got some snow falling in these areas. And if this cold front comes in quick, I mean, if we see the cold front come in very quickly, like right in this area, we watch that cold front come in very quickly in these areas right here. It's likely we could see a white Christmas setup going on. So if we watch, sorry about that. If we watch this cold front come in quickly, it comes in ahead of the system, below the freezing line, it's likely we could see some white Christmas setup. But if it's perfect timing here, probably on the afternoon, evening hours of Christmas Eve, it would snow in these areas as far south as central northern Alabama, uh, northern Georgia, central Tennessee. It's likely this low pressure we're watching right here. It's all the way up into Canada, and probably millions of people from these states from as far south could be impacted. As far south in these areas here, they could experience a white Christmas on December 24th, which the models have been continuing to tell us. And we got another low pressure that is strengthening here as we're watching both of them. So we got the available moisture, which can cause thunderstorms down south here from moisture from the Gulf of Mexico due to the warmest air here, as you can see with the available moisture going on in that area. And yes, as we continue the model run here, you can see on Christmas Eve night, we could see some snow in central northern Georgia, like maybe Atlanta, Nashville, they could see some heaviest snow. Even Atlanta there, you could see a white Christmas on the 24th of December, and it's gonna continue as long as you want to see. Now, if you're lucky enough that on December 25th and that morning, you see the snow continues, the low pressure is right here, a new low pressure for the Gulf of Mexico. It's strengthening here, and this could be a nor'easter, another nor'easter on White Christmas. If you're lucky enough to get see snow on Christmas Day, got some bubble snow going on. The colder is coming come down. It's the Arctic blast of 2020. But at least get White Christmas in those areas. And as for watching it on Christmas Day, if you're lucky enough on that morning afternoon hours, watching that low pressure, there could be snow on Christmas Day for the Northeast, so this is something you want to have on Christmas Day. Something you don't get a lot on Christmas Day, but it's possible that there will be a white Christmas in the Northeast. So, I'm thinking New York could see some. New York, Pennsylvania, they already had a winter storm, but seeing something this happening again, they always surprised. They're gonna have more stuff to dump after Winter Storm Gale. We had Winter Storm Gale, which is happy related to Holy Spirit, but getting a Holy Spirit again on December 25th, Christmas Day, snow. I mean, you should be lucky if you got snow on Christmas Day. That's a white Christmas for people. Even if it's on 24th, 25th, you don't see a lot of snow, but many kids are gonna have fun on these snow days. As snow should be lingering around the cold air, and this is all quickly moving out later on as we continue through the days of those areas. Now let's continue. Now let's look at the snowfall totals. This is what we want to know in the first place. How much snow would there be? Now let's look up the forecast models for these areas. Going on Christmas Day here. Christmas Day. Let's look at the southeast here. Looks like we could probably just see dusting 2 inches of snow here. Probably higher amounts in these areas. I'll probably just maybe think of 5 inches some of these areas. Probably 1 to 2 inches in some of these areas down here, but could be higher. But it's too early to call to see it will be higher. I'm sorry about that, guys. Let's go check in the northeast U.S. where we're watching on half activity. Looks like the system low pressure is currently right here. Probably could see probably these higher amounts in these areas. Sorry, my drawing is not that good because my mouse is having issues right now. Hopefully, I can get that fixed. Then, the main story we want to talk here, the culprit is what we're watching, is what does it look like this time setup. Let's just zoom into southeast US. We get a closer view here, and look at that snow. If that cold front comes in right on time, I mean right on time. I mean, if this cold front just came right here in this low pressure at the same time, I mean, all this will turn into snow. I mean, all of it. It was cold. It was below the freezing line of 32 degrees and below. This would probably, at this area right here, this unlikely. If this area right here, if this cold front was probably right in this area, and it came in ahead of time, really cold air, like enough to cause snow, I'm thinking that it would probably snow in these areas. Likely you could see snow along this area here. If the cold front passes through, then probably this will all turn snow that quick, like in a snap. Like, I mean, look at the models. We're seeing the heaviest snow in this darker blue shade of northwest Georgia, northern Alabama there, northwest, excuse me, northeast Alabama there, because see snow, and we got some snow flurries going on here. And just a reminder, this is a GFS model, and these go by hours, so probably this will all transition to snow here, transition into snow, and we can see some snow flurries, snow showers, and probably around the central Georgia, or in Georgia, northern Georgia, and this colder comes in, and that's good because we have still available moisture going on in this area, and it could last for hours. It could all transition into snow. This is what I'm expecting, and this quickly moves out Christmas Day, and he sees on the actual Christmas Day at the morning hours, then you have a white Christmas setup there, and that snow shower should be lingering around for parts of these areas here and should be moving out. Now, the Northeast U.S. got some activity going on here. Look at this. On this winter storm here, it's likely going to be named because this is going to probably be the white Christmas that everyone's expecting. Look at this low pressure right here. We got some snow going on. It's a really big area, chunk of snow. Heavy snow should be to the east side of this system. It's gonna be crazy mayhem. Even though you expect snow, we already know it's gonna be frigid and really cold out there. This is what you're gonna think of. The coldest temperature of the year is not only the snow is coming, but next week on Christmas week it's gonna be chilling. What that Arctic air blast going on? It's gonna be chilling cold temperatures. I mean, these areas here will be seeing the coldest temperature of the season. So just don't think that it's not gonna snow in your area, but it's gonna be cold. And what I mean by cold air, sorry about my drawing is really bad. 'Cause this mouse is really bad right now. But yeah, this was what we're watching for the coldest air. Now, if you're curious how cold it's gonna be on Day. So Christmas Day, this is what I'm expecting for the nations. Let's go to Southeast US. We're probably gonna be in the teens here into the mid 20s. Really cold air pushing in. Tennessee, they're gonna be in the teens too. And moving up to the Eastern US, half the Eastern US, it's gonna be chilly from as far south here up into the Northeast regions. And some of the areas like Minnesota here, they're probably gonna be in the negative digits, and some of these areas will be in the single digits. So single digits, like 5, 3, 2 degrees here, really cold air coming in, and they're gonna produce some wind chills if it's cold and really cold in those areas. Moving to the south central U.S., it's cold in those areas. Look at these wind chills. This is the coldest temperatures we haven't seen in a long time. And if we zoomed in to the south central U.S., it's gonna be cold in some areas, some spots in these areas, like 40 degrees, 20 degrees, in the teens too. That's what where this story is about. Half the western U.S. here, it's gonna be cold in some areas in the single digits, excuse me, some areas in the teens digits, some in the 20s digits and 40s too. But many of the Western United States will be cold in the 40s, 30s, 20s, and the teens in the single digits. So much of the United States is expecting that, as you saw. Now that's all for Invader's 90 news and weather forecast. Oh, before we go, I forgot to show you this, but here's the European model. What is this is trying to say to you? This is what we want to see. Alright, so we got the European model load up here, and the low pressure is right here. And you can see the low pressure right in this area. Then we got the the freezing line just right in this area. As that freezing line comes in a minute. So as we watch the freezing line, snow could just spread outward. So the European model has not agreed that snow would spread like down here, but into Tennessee as far south as it can go. But these models would change, so we're just gonna pick which model's right, GFS or European. Now, European has been accurate in snow models, but we just gotta wait and see what happens on Christmas. Probably why Christmas set up, maybe. So we're just gonna see. So that is all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and hope you guys enjoy this content. If you enjoy more content like this, please share this to your friends and followers. Like, subscribe, and share. And thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys next one. Bye, guys. Give me a minute. And that is all for Invader's nightly news and weather forecast for December 18th, 2020. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Stay warm, stay safe, and take care. Bye, guys.